Dr. Ihiliakala Hew Lan, the man who popularized modern Ho'oponopono, has achieved something that seems impossible. He cured an entire ward of insane criminals without ever serving them. Because it does not depend on your strength. He does not require you to understand or consciously forgive at that moment. He just needs you to allow it, to trust, to repeat. The universe does not require perfection, only disposition. When you say, "Forgive me," you are talking to that part of yourself that has lost its way, who kept grudges, who reacted by fear, who created protection for not knowing how to love otherwise. When you say, "I love you," you're embracing that part. It's showing her she doesn't need to fight, hide, or defend herself anymore. She can go back home. And in that return, something magical happens. You are whole again. Integral. Aligned with the truth that vibrates above pain. Ho'oponopono is not a religion. It has no dogmas. It does not require complicated rituals. It fits anywhere, at any time, in any belief. You can practice while driving, taking a shower, waiting in line, or before bed. It fits into your routine as a constant whisper of healing. And gradually, you notice that previously heavy situations begin to dissolve. That difficult conversations get lighter. That people change the way they treat you without you having done anything other than cleaning up inside of you. Because energy does not lie. When you change inside, the world responds. And the most beautiful thing is that you start to feel compassion. Not only for you, but for everyone who crosses your path. Because you understand that each person is carrying their own memories, their own pains. And perhaps the greatest act of love you can offer is to simply say for them, "I'm sorry, forgive me, I love you, I am grateful." Over time, Ho'oponopono ceases to be a technique and becomes a way of life. You stop reacting and start observing. You stop accusing and start cleaning up. You stop looking outside and start returning inside. It is a silent but powerful journey. Because it's not about changing the world. It's about changing the vibration with which you see it. And when you clean, you allow the natural flow of life to happen. Prosperity, health, relationships, intuition, everything begins to align with less effort and more fluidity. It is not magic. It is consciousness in action. It is responsibility transformed into freedom. You're not broken. You're not lost. You are just carrying memories that no longer belong to your new version. And now, you're choosing to let go. Repeating, cleaning, healing. I love you at a time. You can apply Ho'oponopono in any area of your life. Relationships that do not heal, childhood traumas, financial problems, physical diseases, anxiety, fear of the future. Everything carries a memory, an information in the vibrational field that can be cleared. You don't need to know how it happened. You You just need to allow the healing to happen. When you say, "I'm sorry," you're acknowledging that memory. When you say, "Forgive me," you are transmuting the pain. "I love you" activates the higher field of consciousness. And "I am grateful" gives the universe the confidence that everything is organizing itself in its favor. It is not about forcing an immediate change. It's about freeing the way for it to happen naturally. Sometimes, healing comes as relief. Other times, as silence. But always, because love, when invoked with truth, never fails. Now, imagine the impact this would have on your life if you practiced every day. When you wake up, before you pick up your phone. During the day, in moments of tension. At night, before bed. As a daily spiritual hygiene. Because if you brush your teeth to take care of the body, why not clean the memories to take care of the soul? You will notice that your reactions change, that your body relaxes, that your intuition It is a space of peace within you that has always existed, but was hidden under layers of pain. And now, with each sentence spoken, this place shines again. And you remember, I am love. I am light. I am free. How many times have you blamed yourself for something from the past? How many times have you been charged for decisions that you made or failed to make? How many nights have you slept with a tight heart, wondering, what if? What if I had done it differently? What if I had spoken? What if I had chosen another way? The truth is that you did the best you could with the level of consciousness you had at the time. And now, you can free yourself from this invisible prison. Because each repetition of the Ho'oponopono dissolves a grain of guilt, a weight, a regret, and your soul, light, begins to breathe again. I'm sorry, forgive me, I love you, I am grateful. Say that to your past, to your younger self, for all the versions of you that just wanted to be loved. You can give it to them now. No need to wait any longer. The cure is happening at this very moment. What if you could imagine your life in a few months, practicing Ho'oponopono every day? How would it be to wake up light, with a calm mind and a peaceful heart? How would it be to relate to people without carrying fear, anger, or resentment? How would it be to have clarity about your ways, because your soul finally has space to guide? This is real. This is possible. And it begins now, not with a great revolution, but with a little habit, with 4 sentences, repeated with love, with truth, with intention. Don't underestimate the power of this, because the more you practice, the more your reality changes. You begin to attract what really resonates with your essence. What was difficult before begins to flow. What was pain before becomes wisdom. And what used to be confusion becomes direction. Because when you heal inside, everything is organized outside. Then, at this moment, take a deep breath and realize how much more calm everything is inside you. Something has changed. You may not know how to explain in words, but feel. It is as if a mist has dissipated, as if his soul had been touched by a forgotten memory. The memory of who you really are. Someone who carries light, not weight. Love, not guilt. Presence, not past. Ho'oponopono is not just a healing technique. It's a reminder that you can choose a new path at any time. That you're not tied to the pain you lived, nor to the mistakes you made. That each repetition is a step back to your essence. And that path is now open before you. Bright, clean, quiet, ready to be walked with more lightness. You no longer need to be a prisoner of old memories. You can be the healer of your own history. Now, here, and when you finish this video, take it with you. Not as a lesson, but as a new rhythm, a new inner space. Repeat the Ho'oponopono in the simplest moments of your day. When taking a shower, preparing a meal, feeling anxious, remembering someone. Make it a moving meditation, a prayer that accompanies you, a code that reprograms your mind and energy without effort, without obligation, only with intention. Every time you repeat these words, remember, you are cleaning not the world, but the way you see it. And when your eyes change, everything changes. You'll see that opportunities come more easily, that you attract more aligned people, that what once affected you simply passes, because your vibration changed, and with it, everything around realigns. Because the universe always responds to what you are, not what you say you want. Now, if that message touched your heart, remember, you can share it with the world. There are other people who are also stuck in old memories who need to hear this truth